personally.
So Brian, do you think it's girls with the high body counts, they can't redeem themselves? Like they're just done.
Themselves?
Like, you know what I mean? Like how you were for a virgin, but would you go for a girl that has a high body count but no longer is like that? Like, you know, like there's no redeeming that.
You can't unfuck anyone.
Yes, very facts. That's what I'm saying. Is she unredeemable? Like you can't just like you will never be like.
She's not.
What's a high body count? Like what's high?
Depends on her age, but
I mean anything above it depends. You mean on a personal level or in general?
How old are you guys?
Or both.
29.
35.
What's a
I think these days for like it's very common for girls to have like 20 plus.
Yeah.
20, 30, 40.
But for me,
they do that in their first freshman.
But for me, if there's ever been any hookups in the past or one night stands, it's automatically disqualified. And any sort
for
of
LA?
anything outside of relationships.
Let's let Jake finish.
Yeah.
Let's let him finish.
Anything outside of relationships, that would be an automatic disqualification.
But you count those, right?
What do you mean?
Like you count everybody you had sex with, like the
Who
one
I have, or the other person?
No, everyone is counting, right?
Yeah. But I'm saying with the woman, if I was dating a girl and she'd had like one night stands and all of that, I just would never go for it.
Right.
But if she'd had a few boyfriends and they'd lasted a few years and she'd had sex with them, it wouldn't be that much of a problem. But ideally, a virgin.
Have you ever had a one night stand?
What does that matter?
Just just curious if you're okay with answering.
It doesn't even matter. Even if I did answer you, it wouldn't even matter.
Answer is yes.
I'm curious because I wonder if like why would it be okay if you've had one night stand to care if another woman has?
Well, because let me ask you this: why is it okay for you to want a man who's over 6 foot tall if you're not over 6 foot tall?
What?
It's a pretty simple question. I mean,
pretty simple.
Like, why is it okay for you to want a man to pay for the first date if you're not going to pay for the first date?
I don't want any of those things.
So, what do you want in a man? Tell me some of the features.
Man, I don't know.
Do you want him to have long hair and tits?
Submissive. You said you're submissive, right?
Oh, so I want them to be dominant.
Right.
Okay.
So then, why is it fair for you to want dominance in a man, but you're not dominant yourself? You're saying in order for Jake to in order for Jake
I wasn't saying it's wrong. I was just curious.
In order for Jake to desire a woman who's not had a one night stand, it doesn't compute that he, like, just because he desires something in a partner doesn't mean that he has to meet that criteria.
That makes sense.
Otherwise, because there's asymmetry in relation in what men and women like.
Yeah.
Why are you making that face, Darkavia? Well, what, you disagree?
I don't know. It just blows my mind how men work, bro. Like, why do y'all exist? Oh my god, y'all stress me out.
That was coherent. But no, but it's just like, and this is one of our questions here in the questionnaire. But like, there's not symmetry between what men want and what women want, and I don't think you need to possess a trait in order to desire it. So you're not dominant, but you want a dominant guy. I'm not submissive. I want a submissive woman. Maybe Jake had a one night stand. He wants a woman who's had no promiscuity in her past. I don't think that's hypocritical. I don't think there's any issue with that. Women want all kinds of things in men that they don't possess. Every girl here would probably date a professional athlete. Are any of you professional athletes? No. Would any of you here would date a billionaire? Are any of you billionaires? No. I don't think you need to possess the trait that you desire in a partner to want it. It doesn't make you a hypocrite. You can be a broke woman and want a rich man. Doesn't make you a hypocrite. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. That's just naturally attractive. When it comes to female promiscuity, women who are not promiscuous, low body count, that's attractive to men.
I agree.
And like, I'm happy to take on the duty and the burden of being a provider, but then I would never expect that out of my wife. You know, never expect that. And it is a big, large duty, but you just never expect that in return. But I would expect them to be chaste.
What would you recommend to a woman that has had like a promiscuous past to become a more high quality woman? Since they can't like fully redeem themselves, what would you recommend?
Do you want to take this first, Jake?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll go after.
I would say that there are other things. Obviously, promiscuity and your past is one factor. And there are other things that you can seriously bring to a man's life. And there are going to be men who don't care as much about it. For me, it's just something that's really important. But if you can The reason why I asked that question before was the thing that I was getting to when we were asking about what you guys would do at the job interview for the high status man, is because there are a few things I always find it interesting to see girls' answers that you can do, that you can provide to a man that most women would never even really think about. And it's like, if you look at a guy who's successful and on his grind and a guy who is someone that you'd want to date, if you'd analyzed his life and you thought, where can I bring value to his life? Okay, he's really busy. He's a little bit messy. I'm going to come in and like clean up his room, do his laundry, all that sort of thing. Or maybe he's got like something that I can do with work. I can like help him with his emails or something like that. All of those little things are things that can easily set you apart from the rest. So if I was you, or this hypothetical girl with a high body count, I would look at the guy and I would say, where can I bring value, to the point where a few months down the line, 3 months, 6 months down the line, he's looking at me as somebody who's like, irreplaceable. If I left his life, then it would be way harder.
Do you think that people should do, or women should do that, regardless of body count, prior to a marriage? Like, you think that they should present wife qualities when they're not getting husband qualities?
Absolutely, yeah. How else are you going to sell yourself?
How else is a man going to sell himself?
Wait,
You know what I mean?
But like, so why would I marry you if you're not showing me wife qualities?
But by the same token, why would a woman show you wife qualities if they're not getting any?
So then we're just at a
reciprocation?
stalemate, and it'll never happen. So if I have someone who's my girlfriend and she's saying, I'm not going to do your laundry, I'm not going to make your bed, I'm not going to cook you food because I don't have a ring on my finger, I'd be like, all right, then fuck off.
But wife
I was talking
qualities
about
are more
dating,
than
not a
cleaning
girlfriend.
and cooking. Like, just get a maid. Wife qualities are way more.
And
than
what's she
cleaning
going
and
to do? Just sit on her ass all day?
No, she's gonna support you emotionally. She's gonna.
I don't
be there
need to
for
be
the
supported
kids.
emotionally. If you're a guy who's already like achieved certain things in life, you've probably been through some shit. Maybe you could use a cuddle on a Sunday morning.
Why
you're
are
not
you guys so into men? Are you gay? Like, you're like, men are the shit.
What do you mean? I'm confused. Where did
Because
that come from?
you keep saying like women are this and that and it's blah blah blah.
No, I think I'd actually
so
really.
just date each other and go have fun in the bathroom. Let us watch.
I think I actually pretty.
Go get paid.
I think I actually pretty clearly just sort of laid it out as to like the value that a woman can bring to a man's life.
just said
But it's
cooking
just
and
it's just a matter of attitude.
Cooking and cleaning. That's it. That's a wife.
What else did I say?
Bow,
duty.
What else did I say?
laundry.
No,
Great.
doing emails,
That's-
cooking, cleaning, making yourself like make his life
Making
easier.
food, of course. And your
Yeah.
life is
Can I
what
ask
shit.
Because-
you were born to be
Yeah.
a
Well,
piece of shit.
he also said that he doesn't
I don't think
expect
that makes you a
would-
piece of shit if you're being.
Hold on,
Yeah,
we
your
got
dreams
a lot of
and your
people
hopes
talking.
are gone.
A lot of people talking. You wanted to ask a question?
Yeah. So I already
need to respond too.
provide those things when I'm dating someone, and so like I obviously do have a promiscuous past, and I'm currently not dating because I want to become like a higher quality woman before I date, so that I can attract a more high quality man. So what would you recommend besides like the cooking, the cleaning, and
Well, I think that you have to just cater it to that person's individual needs. So you have to just be good at looking at the man and understanding a little bit about his life, and then seeing where you can add value, particularly. Because he might be someone who's a clean freak and he does all of his cleaning. He might love cooking. He might be like Greek or something like that, loves cooking. And then you got to be like, all right, well, where else can I add value to his life? You know, can I help him with his organization? Can I do this and that? But it's about getting yourself to the point where months and months down the line, he looks at you as like inexpendable.
should I be waiting a while to sleep with someone?
It depends on his values.
Okay.
Yeah, because if he's a guy who's like a little bit more liberal about it, he's not going to mind. But a guy who's more conservative, how high is the body count? Like, what are we talking?
I don't feel comfortable sharing.
Didn't you share it
but-
last time?
Yeah.
No.
What'd she?
Oh, wait, no,
No, she
I
did. She did.
didn't.
Octavia, what is it? What did
I
she?
didn't. I
what was it?
refused.
No, I'm thinking of someone else.
It was double digit though, yeah.
Yeah, it was double digit.
Triple digit.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
double.
I think that if you can master other aspects, then guys will look past that.
Yeah. So I mean,
Majority of it was when I was like 17. I don't sleep around anymore.
I don't know if that's.
That's not.
Better.
Oh, it's
val-
horrible.
That's not
It's
the only
absolutely
value.
worse,
horrible.
you
It was
bring.
before I got sober.
But so I mean, there's this video game term called min-maxing. You minimize negative characteristics and you maximize positive characteristics. So I mean, you can't really minimize it, but what you can do is you maximize all the other positive characteristics, I suppose, to kind of, I mean, this is just like general advice to anybody. You want to become the best person and best partner that you can. So if that means, you know, getting into really good shape, it could come down to your behavior. It could come down to, you know, other things that you're bringing to the table. So if you just become like this super pleasant, amazing, amazing woman, super submissive, acts of service, and maximize just how can I become more attractive, not just looks, but how can I become more attractive in other dimensions. Fifth dimension over here. Fifth Dimension Princess, album out in 3 months. Right? 3 months? Yeah, something like that. Then you just got to maximize all those things. Are some guys still going to disqualify you no matter how amazing you are? Sure. But they might disqualify you for other things too. They might not, you might not be their type physically, whatever it is. So you just got to maximize it. And, yeah. So is there redemption? Like, yeah, is that
That's a good point. That
Rachel, what's up?
She says, a man you would want is the kind of man who wants you to demonstrate that you will be able to help meet rather than a giant pain in the ass.
Honestly,
cooperative, not combative. Exactly.
Rachel makes a huge point, and this is something we don't talk about. I mean, I mention it often in passing, but we don't ever do deep dives into it. Like, ladies, one of the biggest things that you can do to become more appealing to a guy, it's not like how the cool stories you can tell, your personality, or how attractive you are. If you're just like chill and pleasant to be around, because a lot of guys have experience dealing with like, and look, girls deal with some like fucking psycho dudes too, don't get me wrong, but like a guy who's dealt with like a girl who's a headache, like, man, the biggest thing you can be in a relationship is if you're just like calm, and when he's with you, it's peace. And look, sometimes you have disagreements, sometimes there's arguments. I mean, some people have a really hardline stance on like, submission and that sort of thing. But if you can be peace, that's like one of the biggest things you can bring into. We don't want to, like, guys don't want to deal with a quarrelsome woman. Like, if we're constantly, and look, to be fair, sometimes men bring that energy. Like, sometimes men are the ones looking for an argument. But a lot of dudes have an experience of dealing with a girl that it's just like a headache, and we don't want to deal with that. We want peace, we want calm, and if you can be our calm, a lot of dudes are going to overlook a lot of things. Exactly.
Especially if you're a really busy guy who's got a lot going on and your life's very stressful. If you can be like a sanctuary for him, and you can create a home that's a sanctuary, and then that's massive. But also sort of like it's, it might sound like a little bit infantilizing, but if you can look at him with like goo goo gaga sort of eyes, like I said before, always doing things to make him feel respected, make him feel strong, and just point out all of these little things. Most guys in the current dating market, with the way that most women are, will not know what has hit them if you actually treat a guy like that with genuine respect. And you look up to him and admire him.
Besides providing the money and all that stuff, what is he doing? Is he does he love me? Is he providing emotional, respect and emotional support and all that stuff? Or is he just
a man
gone?
has duties in a relationship. And the duty, in my opinion, is to provide, and also to be, you have to take a bullet if there's a home invasion, and to make her feel protected, to make her feel like her needs are met. Whether that be like financial needs or like the support of being a leader and all those sorts of things. And I think that's actually, it sounds like it's in a few sentences, but it's a very significant job. And it requires a lot of experience. And go on. Go ahead.
I think in the true sense of like a submissive dominant relationship between a husband and a wife, like if there's mutual respect, it's not about dominating the wife. Just because they are more leading and more guiding, that doesn't mean that they're shitting on you.
No, I understand that. But some men do that. Some men provide and then they treat you like a slave.
Too.
Also, with submission, like submission is not taken. Submission is given.
Right.
Yeah.
So, right.
Jake, I do disagree with you on the bullet thing, though. She can take the bullet.
Yeah.
Natasha likes that one. She can take the bullet. Here's
Brian
why,
just grabs her and puts her in, please.
Put the kid in front of us.
Hear me out, Jake. So here's why. People say, Brian, that's kind of beta. You're kind of a beta male for not being willing to take the bullet. And listen, maybe I am. But you know what's better than being dead? Being a beta male. Although, wait, hold on. Is it?
Do you know how many men have gone out of the trenches in war and run onto the beaches, only to be gunned down by the Turks, just so they don't look like a beta male to their friends?
Oh, that's the reason they do it. But like, think about it this way.
It's like, oh shit, they're all dying. He's going on.
What's more gangster, Jake? Taking the bullet for your wife. Let's say would you take a bullet for? You don't have kids yet. You take the bullet?
If I had kids?
No. You're married, but you don't have kids yet. Do you take the bullet for your wife?
Yes, I think it's the man's responsibility.
But so what's more gangster? Check this out, Jake. Gangster. Okay.
Keep it gangster, go.
Check this out. Okay. She takes the bullet like a strong, independent boss babe woman. And then maybe you get kind of clowned on a little bit, but you probably, I mean, whatever. Nobody was there. You don't know what happened, right? And then a week later, you meet a new girl, and then you have kids with her, and you've just continued your bloodline. That's more gangster. You continued your bloodline. I'm willing to sacrifice the individual woman. I will sacrifice the individual woman for my benefit.
So the girl
That's
was gangster?
Purely
That's embarrassing.
That's the
The
purely
girl was
utilitarian
gangster. Right?
perspective on it, bro.
Am I chat? I'm kind of right, chat.
Embarrassing.
It's a secular utilitarian perspective.
Fine.
That.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. You're dead. I'm alive. I'm gonna fuck another chick. We're good. Sorry, I'm kind of spazzing out a little bit, but
That's always been like that. This whole podcast was about that. It's like, why can't we just continue to put you down so you can be barefoot and cook our food?
the fuck are you
The
talking
whole
about, Lee? What the
podcast.
fuck are you talking about? That's
Statistics-
crazy, bro. What are you talking? Go back to
statistics
pegging
say-
people, bro. Go back to pegging people.
No.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's
go
all
back
you
to-
want. You just want to
Go back to pegging
You want to
Mexicans.
feel superior, and you will never be superior.
no,
Women will
no.
always be superior.
Oh,
Women
that
will
was a
always be
Tell me,
superior.
in which way? In which way?
We give you life. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be
Jesus.
talking all
What do you,
this
what do you
Jesus
mean?
life.
What do you mean by superior, and how are women superior?
Superior. That's
Okay.
it. Superior.
Say it again 5 more times, and I'll understand the
The
definition.
mother energy, the goddess.
look.
You would never. You
No.
provide.
I
you
think-
make money.
no.
Good.
Goddesses
Thank
are
you.
demons.
No, thank you for providing. That's your job as a man.
Oh, really?
To provide
Yeah,
for women.
and thank you for
to
carrying that
serve
baby
us.
to term and not killing it. That is your job.
They
That's
push
your
me
job,
to do
woman.
that.
Why
That
we
is
gotta
your
go back
job,
to
woman.
abortion, bro?
A
Let's
man
let
forced
it
me to
go.
do
It is
that.
your job to bleed out of your vagina and then have my baby.
forced me to do that.
It is your job, woman.
You little fag.
It's your job, woman.
too much.
You got to take that baby all the way to
That
term.
was too much.
Good
You
woman.
forced me to
Good
do
woman.
it.
Good woman. Take it all the way to term.
Facts.
You
She
forced
said-
me to
she
do
definitely
it.
said facts.
I said facts. Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Okay. Be quiet, lady. So anyway.
Oh, and now they see how they get when I'm right.
You can't say that word on stream, bro. Chill the fuck out.
The
lady.
mother
Chill.
goddess
A demon.
superior than men. Period.
That's cool. You're
God is
right.
literally a
the
man.
goddess, the queen,
The mother.
princess,
The mother.
She's got to take the fucking bullet, bro.
They gave birth
She can
to
take
you.
the fucking bullet.
Your mom can
takes-
take the bullet.
No, not my mom can take the bullet.
Also,
I'm
it's a
saying my
woman.
girl. I'm saying my girl. If I'm dating a girl,
So what's
she
the point?
she
can
takes
die?
the bullet.
What's the point of men being stronger if you're not going to take the bullet?
The point of me being stronger is so that after she dies, I can take care of the kids because I'm honestly, well, once we have kids, if we already have kids, I'm better suited to take care of them.
And
Financially.
who's going to cook for them?
Yeah, it's like-
Let
And
me
who's
add
going to
that
give them good
caveat.
intuition?
Huh?
Who's going to give them good intuition? Like,
Me,
and-
bro. You could have dodged the bullet. I dodged the bullet. I give my kids good intuition. You took the bullet. Obviously, your intuition wasn't that good to fucking dodge that
No,
shit.
I would
I
dodge
dodge
it
it.
for sure.
Boom. You take the
Sound
fucking.
like
I think the more accurate for you is that you both just stand there and whoever gets hit gets hit. It's just a
No,
50.
bro. You're my girlfriend. Here's the bullet.
You ever seen
I
those-
put you in front of me, dude.
You ever
Now
seen
the
those videos
truth
of when the plant jumps out and scares people and then the guy grabs
Doesn't
his
seem
girlfriend?
like a very dominant
That's you.
man.
Yeah.
He said he was a beta male.
He said he's going to use his girlfriend as a human
very
shield.
dominant. No, how would that's okay, let me ask you a question. Genghis Khan. You know
That's
Genghis
not a
Khan?
question.
Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
You know Genghis Khan?
Not personally. Yes, I know who you're talking about.
The
Yes.
Mongolian
I
conquest?
know who you're talking about.
This guy had like dozens of wives and concubines and just chicks he was
Thousands of children.
thousands, son. Like just
man.
He was slinging
multiple
it.
times a day, just busted nuts. So, anyways, hold on. Check this out, Natasha. You listening?
I'm listening.
Okay. You think Genghis Khan, the most fucking ruthless? You think Genghis Khan wasn't dominant? He would. Any wife, if it's between him and the wife, goodbye. Oh, goodbye, wife. I've got 10 more. Genghis Khan is a G. He's a real G. Henry VIII, the King of England. This motherfucker beheaded his
Two wives.
divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, died. He beheaded.
Outlived.
What's that?
The last one, he outlived him.
Whatever. So, anyways,
So scary.
According to your
These are
logic, that's the most
idols.
gangster shit you can do.
Is behead your wife? That's
Just go Henry.
you know what? She doesn't bow for me.
Divorce
These
bad,
are
dying
also
child.
like the men. These are like that small percentage of men with power. Like that's who you're speaking on. You're not talking
What?
about.
Huh?
Remember, like back when we were
But
talking
you,
about like
but Genghis Khan.
You know what I'm saying? The men of power, the point, whatever.
0.0001%.
You can't compare yourself to them. If
I'm
you
not
just
saying
say
I'm
you're
fucking
at,
Genghis Khan.
No,
bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
you
saying.
can-
if it's a W for Genghis Khan to be like, I've got 50 wives. One of them. Okay.
But you don't have
But
50
you
wives.
have,
That's not
but
legal.
that's the thing.
Take the
He's
sword.
that.
You
don't even
that
want
percentage.
one wife.
Take the spear.
He's that percentage
You
of
don't
men
even
that you
want one
spoke
wife,
about.
but
They
then
can't.
you're using an example with somebody with a bajillion wives.
Yeah, that makes me more gangster because she's more important to me, and I'm still willing to sacrifice the chick. Woo!
You can't even say it without laughing.
Oh, shit. Oh, she's more important. That's more gangster. I'm still willing to sacrifice her because the bloodline. It's more important for me to survive to forward the fucking bloodline, son.
Okay, so what if she was pregnant?
I could go impregnate 10 other women.
But what if she was pregnant at the time with your child, your firstborn child?
Does he know if
And
Men don't
got
love
shot in the
women.
nuts, so
They
you
don't
can't
love you
have no
guys.
more
It's
kids.
I got
it's all a
shot in
lie.
the nuts.
So you can't have no more kids. Are you still gonna protect
That's
her?
not true. We don't love
Men
these
can't
hoes.
love unconditionally because they're never loved unconditionally. You have to provide to be loved.
We don't love
So
these
you
hoes.
never
It's
give
different.
us
I've loved a
unconditional
lot of
love.
men that
I
didn't
would-
provide
Nah,
shit.
men love hoes.
Men cannot love unconditionally. There's too much ego involved. There's too much. I need power. The size of my dick.
if she gets fat,
I'm trying to have a conversation with
And
you.
she gotta take the
You're like a
bullet.
kid.
Wait.
You're
But
like
do
a child.
y'all think these women out here are worth taking the bullet for? I could be married. Hold on. I could be dating this girl, married to her. She's getting new dick within 3 months, bro. You
And
want me to take the bullet?
You wouldn't even wait 3 weeks. You be out there crying at the freaking funeral, like, oh, look at me so sad.
Oh,
Feel
bro,
pity for me.
I would
Give
be
me
on
head.
fucking Tinder at the funeral.
Of course.
I'd be on fucking Hinge.
So you want her to wait
I'd
3
be on
months?
Hinge. I'd be on Bumble. I'd
Exactly.
be on Tinder. I'd be on
Why
Farmers
would-
Only.
why would we
I'd be on
wait?
Christian Mingle. I'll be on J-Date. I'll be on fucking the Asian dating app. That's gonna be the first place I'll be.
So why she can't be in the same app?
That's
Because she's a
disgusting.
lady and she has
No,
to wait for you
but-
forever in her little
but-
coffin.
No, what I'm saying
Never.
is
Don't
though,
settle, ladies. Don't
you
do
guys
it.
have an expectation that I take the bullet. Hell no, I ain't taking the bullet because
No one expects you to take the bullet. We
she
know.
expects me. She expects me to
You're
take
a
the bullet.
5. Ain't no 5 taking
No,
bullets.
fuck. You're a
Oh,
a 3 and a 4 naked.
speechless. You notice that when we get them, they always switch like the conversation. Like you
You
got
switch the conversation.
because you wouldn't take the bullet, but then you said my mom. For my mom, I would take a bullet. Would you? That's a lie.
I would take. You know what? For my parents, damn, that's a hard yes. I think for my parents, because I got love for my parents like that.
Look at that. The truth comes
they've
out.
already
For your
made the
wife,
bloodline.
no.
Who hurt you?
Like, what the fuck? Who hurt me? Chill out.
Well, you
Fucking
act like women.
Reiki chick, whatever.
It seems like you think
talking
people are gonna like switch up and betray
Switch on?
on you.
What?
What about your
What
kids?
woman? What
She's a
woman switched up
master.
on you?
it's a
She
good
probably
question,
can
Brian.
feel
Who
it
hurt
in
you?
you.
Who hurt me? I don't. Wait, what was this? What was the question?
For your parents, you would take a bullet. For your kids, would you
Wait,
take a
you know
bullet?
what's crazy? Like, if somebody talks shit about me, I don't care. But if somebody ever said something nasty, like in front of my dad to my dad, I would be so fucking angry. Like, if somebody punched me or I saw somebody punch my dad, I would be more upset if they punched my dad.
Yeah.
And I would be fucking blood boil. I would kill this person.
That's love. That's love, but you wouldn't do that for your wife because
I
men
can get-
cannot love women.
I can't
They
get another
can't.
dad.
He
I
don't
can't get
believe
another
in
mom. I can get another bitch.
Oh, see, that's messed up. That's so messed up. So your kids, you would let your kids die too because you can get new kids? No, because it's the woman
Kids are
hatred.
different.
You
Kids are
see?
different, bro.
It's the woman hate.
is
It
the bloodline.
just fuels them to wake
are
up
different,
every
bro.
morning.
If it's a
So-
girl.
Huh? Wait, what?
You said kids are the bloodline. I said, what if it's a girl?
She still carries on the bloodline.
So it doesn't matter to you about the name?
I mean, he's the one who said that he'd do the killing. That was,
So if it's between, hold on. You really want to play this game? So between my son and my daughter,
But why?
many cultures around the world have actually
Well, yeah.
disposed of the
Chinese.
women at birth because they
I'm
can't.
just kidding. I would love my daughters and sons equally.
I don't think you could take that back.
Just have daughters.
I feel like people say that until they get a daughter.
Yeah.
Who's gonna watch that?
Definitely getting a daughter.
Equally.
She's watching
He's
that.
only gonna have daughters.
I'm just, guys,
I hope you get like 10 daughters.
guys, obviously I've been bantering. I'm joking a little bit. Being a little exuberant here.
A little
The-
bee.
she still takes the bullet, but like some of that other stuff, you know. Anyways, good
Little
talk.
bee.
All right, guys, we gotta get through notes. So I'm gonna try to do it quick. Damien, we got the age stuff. Do you got 2 batches or 1? Okay, let's do the. Guys, some of you said you're gonna be looking like
Took some MILF.
hot, 10, 20, better.
Oh God, I forgot about.
Pull it up.
this.
What is it?
Oh no.
Aw.
Okay, that's. Yep. Next.
Do you think that's what I'll look like in 10 years?
That's the thing.
Next.
Like one of those 50-year-old women at the club.
This is so messed up.
Damn. Okay, next.
Like 100.
Whoa.
Damn. Hello.
Okay, next. Wow.
Rough.
You look like you could. Never mind.
That's wrong.
Next.
Oh my God, I need to quit smoking.
That's what waits.
Next.
I'm done smoking. It looks like your
Next.
mom.
Oh, you look cute.
Oh, I look like my mom.
All right. There
I
you
look
go.
like my grandpa.
There you go. Next.
Yeah, right.
Of course.
I feel
Of
like
course.
last time
Next.
I looked more like my mom.
Okay. Next. Make it a little smaller if you can. Oh, whoa! You gave her like a triple chin. What? Make it a little smaller.
Why does your skin
Make it smaller?
still look good
Damn.
though?
What the? Okay. Next. Okay. All right. Next.
Damn.
You went from Latina to Asian.
Yeah, I was about to say went from Latina to a Filipino real quick.
Next.
That's not bad.
That's not that bad.
I really look weird.
Next.
Yeah, it's really not. Oh my God.
Next. By the way, whoever
Okay,
did this, you
first-
did a lot of favors on the pictures on
Right.
the left.
Yeah.
Brushed him.
Next.
That's so fucked up.
Oh, there you go. All right,
The
next.
silver fox.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, with all that
right.
work they did on the left, you know.
That's funny. All right, is that it, Damien? Yeah. All right, we have.
The bullet donated $100. If woman takes a bullet for guy, would she then be more gangster than him by default?
Yes.
BC
Yes.
warrior.
Absolutely.
Maybe. But you guys forget. She's dead. I'm alive.
You can't take a bullet and survive?
All the best gangsters are dead, bro.
The assumption here is that if you take the
Tupac.
bullet, you die.
Oh.
So, yeah.
All the real ones are dead.
All the real G's. Real G's move in silence, like
Harambe.
lasagna. All right. Let's see here. Let's get through the rest of the notes. We have. Wow, that was good. That was a good convo. Okay, we did Jillian, we did Callie, Trini. There's the music video, Craziest Dating Story. You dated this producer. At the time, he was still up and coming. Now he's huge. Can you say who?
No, I don't want to.
Okay, that's fine. We still cool. but woo, it was a mess for a minute. Long story short, he was a cheater. He had 2 girls pregnant at the same time as we were dating. One of them hit you in the DMs beefing. Her friend hit you up too. They were threatening you and some more stuff. Hot mess. You left him. He ended up having a son and a daughter 2 weeks apart from the 2 different women. Now you think he's up to like 4 to 5 kids. Thank the Lord you're not attached to that circus. Any other details you can share from that story?
No, I think that's pretty much like, that was like Cliff Notes version.
Was it
Okay.
Nick Cannon? No. Would we know him? Do you think I'm
Was it-
like a?
I think you.
I'm an
Scott
old
Storch.
school. I'm an old school hip hop guy. These days, I don't really know too many. But do you think I'd know him?
I think you probably would know him just because he's pretty.
Scott
he's got-
Storch?
He's got some big songs out there, and then he's done a lot of
Kanye?
stuff that's like, no,
Not Kanye?
no.
You next note. You said
He's worked with Kanye.
DJ
putting.
Khaled?
No.
Oh, he's worked with Kanye.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
he
Benny
That's enough.
Blanco.
That's enough detail for people to find out. Okay. Putting people in boxes like it's one answer for a relationship and that's it, but really it's about what works for you and yours. It's not one size fits all. What do you mean by that?
What was the question?
It wasn't. It was just a statement you said.
Oh.
You said putting people in boxes like it's one answer for a relationship and that's it. So is this kind of like maybe you have issues with traditional type relationships?
Yeah, that I know what you're talking about now. No, I didn't have any. Like, I believe in like a traditional relationship, like in the aspect of like, do I want marriage? Do I want a husband that I, love and respect, or that, that I want to lead, because I don't want to lead my man, and stuff. Yes, I do agree in that traditional aspect, but let's say, like, for instance, you don't want to get married. Do I think that your views are, wrong? No, because I agree with yours too, because I do agree. I have brothers. So, I got 5 brothers. Like, I know that they are, they're really looking at a big loss if they get with the wrong person. So, like, I do understand you guys' like, aspect of it too.
Okay. You said when it comes to dating, it sucks. It's so hard to actually seriously date someone, especially in Los Angeles. You're more old school. You feel like you need someone more traditional as well, but also who understands the dynamics of your career.
Yeah, because, okay, so this is the thing. So, like, for one, people might think I'd be shallow and stuff like, oh, she's around this artist or that, NFL or NBA player, or these people, like the people I'm around in my work atmosphere, it makes some guys insecure and stuff because they don't feel like they're, I guess, in their idea of what a high quality man is, they're looking at like maybe financially or like status or things like that. They don't feel like they compare to that man, so they're like insecure with me being around these men too. And so even if it's just, like for work, relationship, things like that.
But let me ask you a question on this. Have you worked with people in the music industry? They're like, oh, I want to produce for you, I want to do that, and they really just want to fuck?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so is it kind of fair that these, because like I've heard from a lot of girls, it's definitely a common thing. It's like they're like, oh yeah, we should collaborate, and then they're just, I mean, Arcadia. It's like, and I think that's wrong, by the way. Like, I don't think you should do that as a guy. Like, false pretenses, like, oh yeah, let's, but he really like has an ulterior motive, like he's just trying to hit.
Diddy did that to Cassie. Her career was just starting, and then they started dating, and it never happened again.
What? No, it's just the guy who kind of.
She asked me why you said that.
Oh no, the guy like who was like wanting to do the photo shoot, and then he. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Like Darkavia had this thing where like.
Is he Asian?
No.
That's why it
Unfortunately.
didn't work for her.
No, there's this guy who's like.
My ex-boyfriend. I was with her
Black guy?
4 years. No, I'm Mexican.
Yeah, there's this guy who's like, hey, come do a photo shoot, but it was really he was like trying to date her, and I think that I don't know. It's like
we did it.
no, but it's like you should be upfront,
Yeah. No, for sure.
But so maybe that's one of the concerns these guys have is like he knows like how these people are in the music industry and they're looking out for you.
Well, no, I think it was more so in the aspect that it was 2 different things. It was one that he was kind of like, he also does music, so like he was still like, he'd been doing it for years, but he hasn't had the level of success that these men have had. And the fact that I am a woman and can go around these men who have a higher status in the industry that we both work in, it's kind of like a jealousy thing there too, because it is like kind of a concept of like him thinking I'm only there because I'm a woman, but not what I actually bring, to the table.
Okay. Do have to move on here with the notes, but Fifth Dimension Princess, you said one time you came out in the music video and the rapper asks for your number. You talked on the phone a few times, asked if you wanted to go bowling with him and a few other people. He picks you up and you guys stop at a liquor store to buy a bottle in pregame. He gets a bottle of Henny and Coke, and on the way to the bowling alley, someone cuts him off in traffic and he throws his Henny bottle at a car. He didn't hit the car, but you were like, what the hell? Now we don't have no Henny. We end up arriving at the bowling alley, and once you guys park, he starts doing I don't know.
White girl.
He does the nose thing. Yeah, that thing. And you were like, I was like, why you need to do that to pregame bowling? And then you guys play a few rounds and you Ubered home because you were not getting in that car again. And then you cut him off.
Yeah.
Had you guys like dated, like met up before that, or was that it? Can you scoot the mic just to the edge of the table?
And who was he? What was his name?
I don't want to say who it was.
Was
It's
it
always the case. They're always dating freaking these big time people, but you never give the names
They don't
out. It
say
makes
it.
me think that it never happened.
Was
You
it
can assume
Plasso?
that.
Or that it's,
What's
or
his
that it's,
name?
Or that people are just private with their personal
or that it's,
details.
some, or that they're actually
scared
like,
of
Kind of embarrassing.
or that they're SoundCloud rappers. Or
No,
something
it's
like that.
it's actually kind of embarrassing. Like just to even like, did you not hear the circus? I said I do not want my name attached to that man.
Mm.
He got like 4 or 5 kids now.
We'd make
Like,
the story really entertaining if we knew who. But
It would so make it. Wait, Peso Pluma? What's his name?
No.
Do you know what's his name? Chat?
Peso Pluma is a.
Peso Pluma. Was it him?
No, I wish.
Oh, okay. Oh. Shit. What do you rate him?
Peso Pluma. I
Is he
give
like
him.
a 10?
I give him like a 9.
You'd be settling for Peso Pluma.
Looks wise.
Looks wise.
Yes.
Okay, even with his mullet?
I like his mullet, but
Oh, okay.
I
All
think I'm still
All
cute
right.
in him.
You said you wanted to talk about polygamy?
Yes.
Are you polygamist?
I'm not polygamous, but I am open to it. Only like in the right situation. Like if a man had like multiple girlfriends or wives and he was like providing for all of them, they're all having safe sex. Like I feel like that's okay. And everybody's like,
So if he's like really successful, high status guy,
like Genghis Khan or whatever.
Genghis Khan, you would fuck Genghis Khan.
I would.
it would come about a different way.
He doesn't speak English though.
I mean, I'm
He's also dead.
Spanish.
yeah. I'm
He's also
saying
dead.
like somebody like powerful like that.
Okay, I can
He's an
get-
option, Genghis Khan.
What about Putin? Like, would you smash Putin?
Kind of hot.
Whoa, okay, Natasha.
And
Pump the brakes.
if I was single,
Oh, because you're in a relationship.
And is
Okay.
the guy that you're seeing exclusive with you?
he is exclusive with me. Yes.
But if
Okay.
he wanted to have some side pieces, you wouldn't mind?
If he was like making me not work and all the other girls too. then
Okay.
yes.
I mean, that is a dynamic, like girls.
It happens. Yeah, it happens.
All right. We do have a chat coming in here. Then we'll get right back to it.
Hero_Jake donated $100. I have never slept with a woman, but once I find the one I would take a bullet for her. I got certified in Krav Maga to make sure I can protect my future wife. P.S. Darkavia, you beautiful. 35 too old.
Oh, hey.
It's one man with an A,
Hey,
and you
look at how
spelled
she's
Darkavia's
stroking
name
the
wrong.
pickle hopper
But
too.
never
She's-
mind that. Thank you.
Are you, is that like the Russian version of Darkavia? Is that, how do you spell it? With an I or a Y?
Caveats.
It's Darkavia, so it's spelled Darkavia.
VIA. There it is. Jake, W's in the chat for Jake. Thank you for the TTS, man. Appreciate it. Wait, take a bullet. Wait, do you guys think the guy should take the bullet for his girl? Show of hands. Should the guy take the bullet? That everybody? Wait, hold on. How do you guys feel about this statement? Women should be virgins.
Well, it depends. Are you talking about to be married or just?
To experience life.
I kind of wish I
You-
was, but
Like, y'all should wait for the first guy, and that should be the guy you stay with the rest of your life.
Not if they mistreat you, no.
Yeah.
Let's assume there's no abuse in this.
Ideally, yes, I agree with that.
Okay. But it's like,
But it's not an ideal world.
And
you're
you'd take
right,
a
it's
bullet.
not ideal. That's why she got to take the bullet.
Would you take a bullet for a virgin?
No, whoever has the highest body count has to take the bullet.
No.
That was still
so did you hear Darkavia?
More likely to, yes, but no.
Darkavia had a good stance.
I said whoever has the highest body count has to take the bullet.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
There you
one.
go. I like that one.
That works. Well, no, it's just interesting. Like,
So
it's,
would you be dead?
like, probably. Just kidding. So, anyways, but it's interesting to me. It's like, you guys, really quick, raise your hand. Like, no big deal. You want a dude to die for you.
No.
But you kind of like raised an eyebrow. It seemed that way
Several
when
times.
when I was like, virgin preference.
No, like in an ideal world, I understand that. I
Okay.
just don't think we live in an ideal world.
Yeah, sure. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it likely to get that? No. But I'm just saying.
I understand the low body count thing. I agree with
Sure.
it.
But if it's like y'all are saying men should die, I should be able to say, y'all should not be fucking all these dudes. You know what I mean?
You're allowed to say it.
You're allowed.
Yeah.
You're allowed.
And I mean, I prefer.
No one
I'm
said
sure
you
I'm,
were
al- I'm
wrong.
allowed. I'm allowed, but women don't have any problem saying men should do X, men should do Y, men should do Z. But the moment we men say women should, like you might say, men should know how to change a tire. You might say that, right? But the moment I say women should go make me a sandwich, or women
I see what you're
should
saying.
cook, like you're gonna say anytime a guy says a woman should, you're gonna be like, that's sexist. How dare you?
No,
Women
that's
should.
not true.
Women should cook and clean.
I'd make you a sandwich if you said
Yeah.
please.
If you know how to change a tire, the woman should know how to change a
Unprompted.
diaper.
The
Like,
sandwich should be unprompted.
I think if the man is providing those things and the woman is providing those things, that's an ideal situation for
Mhm.
everybody.
I kind of feel like it's easier to be a virgin than it is to take a bullet, though. So it's still not fair.
It's never fair.
It's really not fair.
It's never fair.
It's
Kinda got
easier to be a
point.
virgin than to die. That's fair.
Kind of got a point.
I feel like you're kind of dying if you're 18 and you sleep with one guy, you stay with him your whole life. Like, life is long. You're gonna go to your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s,
Like,
same dude,
You know
same
what's
penis.
long? You know what's long? Like living your life.
I thought you were going to say the dildo that his third boyfriend got pegged
I
with.
was gonna say
You
that.
really like the pegging
But
thing.
I feel like there's no way
Yeah.
that a virgin man or a virgin woman, they get together, they're married. I feel like there's no possible way that they have the thought that doesn't cross their mind every day. Damn, I wish I did that. You know what I mean?
Wait.
Yeah,
Can you
didn't-
show me your Can you show your tattoo to the screen here?
What
The one on
tattoo?
your arm?
Me?
Yeah, show it to the screen.
The Raised by Strong Women one?
Yeah, you're gonna have to like turn your whole body.
I get comments on this one a lot.
Okay, turn.
Sorry, guys. It's supposed to
hold
be my mom,
Wait.
my sister,
wait,
my other
come
sister.
go into
and her
frame.
Get away
daughter.
from the
Wait,
mic.
Mom,
Wait.
sister, other sister.
It says
her
raised by strong women.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love my dad. My dad's very strong too. I need
He's
to
a
get,
woman?
No, I need to get another
Oh.
tattoo for him.
Okay. It should be raised by strong man, singular.
Why? You don't think
Well-
my mom's strong?
Is your mom a man?
What about her grandpa?
But my mom raised me.
No, but raised by strong man. You should also. Never mind. I don't know.
What's the problem?
What's your problem?
What's the problem? Why
What's
don't
your
you like
problem?
it?
You got a problem?
Why don't you like it?
I
Women
didn't
can't
say
be
I don't
strong.
like it. I was.
Wait, you don't think my mom's strong?
Did I say that? Did I say that?
I'm fucking with you.
Okay, good talk.